Hey, what's up, my Koopa Troop? It's Koops. Hey, I found my car key. You know what that means? Crazy Dave's Twinkly Dinks is open for business. Here, take my key so I don't lose it again. You got here just in time for the great news. I finally found a bunch of new games some neighbors asked me for. Why didn't I know they were in my car all along? Because I'm crazy. Oh. Go ahead and check out the brand new games section in my shop. Here, I'll give you some coins so you can buy one from me. You'll give us coins so we can buy one. Why not just make the price cheaper, jerk? Whatever. There we go. So you can see now he's got some games in the back. We can't purchase some of them yet. It says coming soon. Act now, these levels can't wait to be played. So one of those is 10,000. We actually have 210,000, so we have more than enough. We'll go ahead and buy that. The slot machine. Earn seeds, money, and sun with the slot machine. Can you earn enough sun before the zombies eat your brains? Let's go ahead and buy that. Yes. All right, we can play that new mini game whenever we go to the main menu. We don't really need to do that right now, so we're not gonna worry about it. And we'll be moving on right now with more of the night levels. Hey, wanna buy an extra seed slot? It'll cost you 750 coins, but you'll be able to choose 7 seeds per level instead of just 6. How's that sound? Yes, that's a really good deal. Go ahead and do it. Check you later. So go ahead and buy that 7 seed slot. You can see we got some more zombies all way to come. Some of them got some screen doors they ripped off from probably our neighbor's house. So unfortunately for our neighbor, he's probably dead. But you live and learn, I suppose. So we'll go ahead and grab some of those plants right there. Grab a walnut, a cherry bomb, and we have actually 2 more. We don't really, I guess we'll do that. And we actually had a lot of money left over last time, so I'll go ahead and plant one of these. Why not? Sure. Let's rock. All right, let's get going and planting. So I'll go and plant there. Normally I plant in the, I would say the top row just because it's personal preference. It really doesn't matter where you plant. I've always planted there, I suppose I should say. But it doesn't matter where you start. Let's see where are these zombies coming from. I'll wait a second to find out. Down there, all right. So hopefully that can kill him in time. It'll be pretty close. I'll put my next puff shroom there as well, though, so it should kill him no matter what then. Just as an extra line of defense, because I don't want to lose a puff shroom this early in the game. You want to keep those around, because it's your only line of defense you've currently got. There we go. Now I've got 4 of the rows protected, and I need to get that last row at the very top protected, which will come in just a second, and there we go. Whew, very close there. As you can see, that is the minimum distance you can use before the zombies get real close and try eating your plants, so you gotta be a little careful there. Obviously with 2 of them it's a lot easier. It kills them a lot quicker. I guess I should say twice as quick. Ooh, we're already in trouble. We got one of these guys coming in here. He will take actually probably a bigger plant, which we do not have right now, so unfortunately I don't have the money saved up. There we go, finally do now. I can finally plant a pea shooter in the back. He's still probably gonna make his way munching through some of my plants. Not much I can do about that. And also, once again, I got another one in the back here. I'm gonna hold off on planting any of those things. I'm gonna try and save money up for when he makes his way all the way through here. So you can see I got 75 for that. I could plant that, that's a really useful one. I'm gonna plant these in the back though instead. The difference is these ones in the, well, I'll explain in a second. I gotta save enough money to go ahead and plant another sun. The fume shrooms are really useful. They're actually, like I said, one of my favorite plants in the game because of how they, of what they do. And I will go ahead and show you right now, actually, well, if I make enough money in time. And that was kind of stupid of me to dig that up. Didn't mean to do that. So here they go. They shoot 3 forward, and they shoot a lot of bubbles. And this is probably going to kill this guy pretty soon. I'm going to go ahead and plant another one right there to keep him there. I don't want him eating my fume shroom. That was expensive. And there we go. Got him dead. So fume shrooms you dig up, I plant them right around here. This is where they're most effective. They can shoot all the way forward. The great thing about these plants is that they actually shoot through multiple zombies. If you notice the pea shooters in the far back, they only hit the front zombie. All the other zombies get to wait their turn to get hit, until the main zombie dies. Then they start getting hit. Well, the pea shooter, or these fume shrooms are different. They actually shoot through all zombies in a row. Obviously, they don't have a huge range or anything like that, but they shoot through all the zombies in a row. So that's pretty cool. And that's why they're so useful. And we're gonna have a bit of a problem up in the upper rows up there, but go ahead and plant that down, why not? I'll go ahead and plant this right there. It's not super pretty, but it will protect my plants in the back here. We should be pretty good to go. Now, unfortunately, I got this right there. He's gonna eat my fume shroom, which I don't appreciate. We'll go ahead and plant this there just for no apparent reason. It might get there in time. Nope, didn't get there. Well, now we're pretty much good to go. I'll plant that there. This zombie at the top will die. We'll go ahead and plant that there to slow him down just for a second. And he did die. Got another coin. And we got a new plant unlocked. There we go. So what is this plant right here? It is a grave buster. You plant it on a grave to remove the grave. So pretty useful stuff here, because you can get rid of those zombies at the end. You know how they all pop up and they go blah blah and they start eating all of my plants and stuff and ruin my beautiful design? Yeah, I know, it's so annoying, right? Well, now it won't be as annoying because I can get rid of them. Finally. Yeah, finally, right? Now with the fume shroom, I really actually don't need the long range ones as much, so I won't actually equip them. I will equip one snow pea, but I don't really need it, probably. I will probably be using the front ones. So because I will be using the front ones, I will actually be planting my plants in the far back. It's a bit of a risk, because if I do not kill the zombie in time, then guess what I do not have? I do not have any last lines of defense. So that's the downside of this. This is another strategy. I'm just gonna, like I said, show you a bunch of different ones, because why not? It's fun. The game's fun. I'm gonna plant that one space back because that zombie had gotten forward a little ways, and I was a little bit worried that my plant would not kill him in time. And if the plant doesn't kill him in time, we're a bit in trouble. You know, because like I said, then I gotta wait till another one recharges, and then I can finally put it down. But now we're pretty good. Now all of my rows have at least one shroom mushroom. What are they called? These little guys. One of these little squirts ready to go. Now that all the rows are covered, like I said, I'm just really waiting. I got plenty of defense now. I'm waiting to save up a little bit of money to start planting the fume shrooms. And those will go kind of a space back. They'll go probably right where this one in the back here, this third row is, right here. Actually, you guys can't see because I'm tapping, but right there. So that's where I'll plant most all those ones. They'll stand back here, and I'll put a giant row of them, and they will be used to win the game, I should say. I'm gonna save up a little bit of money instead of planting one for this shroom right there. I have just about enough. There we go. I'll go ahead and plant that here. Now we're getting pretty good. We've almost got our setup in the back going on. This zombie's gonna make his way through that one, but he will die to my fume shroom, or should die. Will he? No, he actually only just lost his arm, so he's actually gonna be okay. Well, that's a bit annoying now, isn't that? I have no zombies, or I have nothing behind him. Well, darn it. I will just do this to get rid of him. He had one shot left. That's really annoying. Oh, well. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. And, oh, I have nothing for up there. Yikes, that's a little unfortunate. Let's weaken that zombie a good bit. But I think we're going to have to do some drastic action to get rid of him, actually. Maybe even some kind of bomb thing, because I really don't have anything to get rid of him. So yeah, we are going to have to bomb him. So I'm going to have to save up for the cherry bomb right there. There it is. Get rid of him. Unfortunately, I had neglected my building up there, and so he kind of just snuck right on through. You know, that's what happens when you're talking and looking and not paying attention to the game, which I should be paying attention to, considering I'm currently playing it. Other than that, I think now we're almost good to go. I'm still building my little sun wall in the back here. I can go ahead and start digging up these plants right there, digging up those graves, I should say. Go ahead and dig up this right there. Plant one there. There we go. Now I got my wall of fume shrooms in the back. Now we're looking a lot better. I'll go ahead and keep digging up those graves so the zombies can't pop right out and eat me right away, which is what they like to do normally. You also get money for doing that, so it's kind of cool. Not much, but a little bit. Still, money helps because you can see there's some expensive things to buy. They didn't look too expensive because I seem to have a lot extra money, but Trust me, there's some more things that come up later in the game that are even more expensive. And it's nice to have money at that time, you know, when it comes around to that. Especially as these zombies eat all my stuff. I don't appreciate it, zombies. I do not appreciate it. But I still managed to get a walnut up in place. He's gonna hop over that. He's gonna get eaten. Yeah, so the walnut will save that for the most part. I'm just planning out my second row of fume shrooms there to defend. This first area I'm just using for miscellaneous. Now I can't plant that. I actually can't plant that grave digger because that zombie would have actually eaten it. You know, you don't ever really think about it, but yeah, that zombie will eat any plant, and that actually is a plant. So even though it doesn't really look like much, it actually will get eaten. So you gotta make sure to time that right so it doesn't get munched on right away. See, like right here, that zombie still will eat on it, and I don't want that. I want him to die first. And even that zombie behind him will eat on it too, which I do not like. There we go. Now he's passing. Now I can start pushing it down. All right, now we've got some extra money. I can actually just keep planting fume shrooms, what I will probably do, because these things are awesome. Really good things in the game. And other than that, I can just plant these and walnuts as they get, you know, as they recharge. So now we're looking good. I can get rid of all of those old things and replant instead. My fume shrooms, they do quite a good bit of damage, short range to the zombies. I have a lot of extra money now that my mushrooms in the back have all grown up and gotten bigger. So I can just save my money for the cherry bombs when I need those. And otherwise, we are pretty much set. We have one last final wave of zombies coming in. They will be tough, I am sure. But I think we're pretty much ready for them. Go ahead and keep adding fume shrooms where I can. Might as well. Doesn't hurt. They do a lot more damage than these little ones, little puff shrooms. So here we go. Final huge wave is coming in here. But see, there's no graves now for them to pop out of because we got rid of all of them. So that's the benefit there. Now, let's see here. Dig this up. Go ahead and get rid of a bunch of zombies real fast. There we go. Might as well. There we go. And looks like we defeated all the zombies. Now what do we get for our troubles here? Looks like an almanac, which will tell us all of the plants and all of the zombies that we encounter. So nice. The Suburban Almanac. Sweet, good stuff there. All right, guys, we can go ahead and view this. You can see we can view plants on the one side. Very nice. The pea shooters, the sunflowers, the cherry bombs, the walnuts, the potato mines, so snow peas, chompers, repeaters, puff shrooms, sun shrooms, fume shrooms, and the grave buster. And they all say a little bit of things down there at the bottom. He wants everyone to know that he loves kittens and spends his off hours volunteer at a local zombie rehabilitation center. It's just the right thing to do, he says. Yeah, sure, okay. And you can see these now have their names: the zombie, the flag zombie, the conehead zombie, pole vaulting zombie, the buckethead zombie, the newspaper zombie, and the screen door zombie. Mostly he just forgot it was there in the first place. Yeah, their zombies aren't very smart, but they are pretty cute in some ways, you know, I guess. So there we go, guys. That's all for this episode. Really hope you enjoyed it. In the next episode, guys, we'll be making our way onto more of the night levels. So till then, take it easy. Peace.